Okay. Looking at the PHPBB installation package, we can see that the index.php file here eventually gets to the point to where it creates an installer module. Now, the module class is actually in index.php. It's actually declared in here. Um, each instance of the modules that are utilized can be found in their own files. In this case, you can see this file has set modules. It has a class convert here, and then you can have install convert, which you can see the name of the file is install convert. We can have install convert, which extends module, which is declared in index.php, and have all these private methods usable within install convert as would be expected. So I guess that's a constructor main. Okay, let's go back to index.php. The way that these actually get installed is that open directory is run on the current directory, which is index.php's directory. It makes sure that the directory is open. If not, it sets an error. I don't know if it returns or not. Should maybe check that. Here you can see while file equals read directory, not equals false. That means for every directory entry within this directory, which is dot, which is where index.php lives, it'll match install underscore dot so many characters dot php. So in this case, you can see install convert here is install underscore, where you see install underscore here, convert dot php. Well, this would be convert, and then it would be dot php. So in this case, we have a variety of files. We have install main, we have install convert, we have install. These three will load automatically according to this logic over here, and should bring into scope necessary resolutions. So let's go ahead and set a breakpoint here. We will step include file. Here you can see install being included. Let's just step through it to kind of look at it. You can see how it's actually iterating through. Well, there was the breakpoint, I accidentally just stepped over it, but yeah, that will bring in every single one of the required class definitions. So I'm assuming it can actually do what it needs to do. It's kind of a hacky way to do it, but that's what it's done. Okay, here we're loading modules. Where are these modules coming from? Module, not size of module. Let me see. Here we go. Yeah, so these are declared in order. So, you know what? I think it works because of the way that PHP does modules. So this will be the last element in the array. So it'll be array, and it'll just stack them on top. Okay, so yeah, this will create a stack of global modules so that we can utilize them below. So for each module as row, so for each one of those different modules, let's go ahead and set a breakpoint here. Toggle breakpoint. Let me unset that. Hey, come on. Okay, then we'll just step into. Okay, let's see. Module as row. Okay, so here you can see the first module entrant or entry, I guess. There's 7 entries total. Module type. Okay, let me see if there's any. Yeah, okay, there's 3 entries. As you know, as we were or as I was saying, with the let's go to install. With install, you could see that there was 3 scripts. Well, now we have 3 entries, one of which are pertaining to each script. So we have the install one, uh, install, and oh, that's the stages. I didn't want that. This one, and install main, install convert. Those are the 3 files we were looking for. So here we are. So let's look at model order. Module order is 20. Modular order is 10. Modular order is 0. So it's set, but it's set to 0. So let me step. Okay, so we're just assigning it to an internal variable called module array. We're just basically swapping values. And it didn't check that. I guess this is the, yeah. Okay, that's the end of the loop case, so it'll go back up to here. It'll check with a different module. So let's go down to row again. So this one should have a, no. So this one had the module title on row. Okay, so it only does this if there's a module title in the row item. This ID equals row module order. Okay, this file name, string row module file name. Step this, step this, step this, step this. Okay, the module URL is index.php. Check that the sub mode specified is valid, set to default if not. Okay, I guess that's the end of creation. And that, hold on, let's step one more, is yeah, right after create. So create just loads everything up. It creates a list of modules, and I guess it selects a specific module to run. Install page header. Let's step this. Okay, load. Okay, so install main is what we're loading. So class exists. That's a built-in. Okay, so when it was declared that there were 3 different installation subclasses in the files that I was talking about earlier, the files that I showed, this is where it checks to see if the class exists, and then it actually creates an instance of that class. So this module equals new module, where the module is defined in one of these. So in this case, we're looking at install main. Well, install main has a class called install main. So when this is declared, it actually allows us to create it by name here. This is hacky PHP. This is not really good PHP, and I'm sad that they wrote it this way, but it is what it is. So this will create a new instance of the module with a pointer to this particular class, the one we're working in, the outside class, as a parameter. So it'll probably be really ugly. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, this p master is going to be the address of, it's passing by reference, so this will contain a pointer to its owner, which is here. So go back to index, let's step. Okay, so we did that once. Okay, let's go to this again. Let's make sure that all that stepping didn't screw something up. This dash module. Okay, and this is a class, and this has the module install main. So if this method exists, is this a built-in? Yeah, it is a built-in. So if the method exists, this module, it'll call main. Oh, I wish that worked. Yeah, okay, so okay, this mode. So instantiate that using this mode. Overview and intro. So overview and intro are going to be the ones that we're calling. So here we are in main with overview and intro. We have global language template and language again. Okay, these are built-ins that are set dependent on what language you specify as your own. So you can specify like a language parameter, and it'll build these large tables of strings. Now these strings just correlate to um, different placeholders for different languages. So if something had to say, account disabled, where there's a file full of strings that has an index called sub-intro that may be in like 10 different languages, there's a string for. Maybe there's one in Taiwanese, maybe there's one in English. It just means that you can access elements as string sub indexes into string arrays. It just makes it easier for um, converting languages. So here we go, sub intro. So if intro, it's going to be intro body and overview body. So if we go into, hold on, let's step, step, step. Title is introduction, and then we step again. Body is welcome to PHPBB. Okay. So yeah, you can see that this is actually in a very large table that is created automatically. Like there you can see, like here, perfect example. This is all of it. So we go down to overview. Come on, JKLMN. Come on. Overview body. What? Maybe it's not in order. Come on. O V E. Let's go to O. What? Maybe it's on language. See, language is EN. Lang should be. Come on, it should be sub intro. Sub forums. How did that get? Should be in here. I don't get it. No. No, no, no. Template, no. Because if the code is reflecting it, it's supposed to be working. Sub. Yeah, I do not know what's going on. Ah. It's supposed to be in there. Because you can see array 2278. It's just this index isn't resolving for some reason in there. I'm going to have to review that later. But yeah, here you can see the template name being set. Let's go to the page title. Assign variables. Title, body. Let's see what happens. Okay, language selection. This is in index.php. So this is... Okay, I see. So here we're opening the root path, which is dot slash dot dot slash. So that's going to be the language folder. It's going to be the precursory language folder, which I'm guessing is in the parent folder from where the install directory is. So we'll step this one time. Whoops. Oh, I'm going to have to stop this video right now. I shall return to this.